Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for coming back. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a demo using the new Amazonian Clay Stick Foundation. I'm also going to do demos on the new liquid highlighter and the stick highlighters from Tarte. So if you're interested to see how I created this glowy look, then just keep on watching. So I've done my eyebrows, as you can see, and then I've already put moisturizer and primer. So let's get on with this. So first I'm going to be using the Clay Stick Foundation in the shade Tan Sand. I think this is my shade. So I do have some breakouts and I want to see if this is going to cover them up. So I think I'm going to apply this like right outside my face, because I'm planning to do like 3 different shades for the contour and highlight. So I don't want to put too much on those areas. This is actually my first time trying a stick foundation. I think that looks about right. And then I'm gonna use this Tarte brush. I honestly don't know the name of this brush, but I'll look it up and put it in the description box for you guys. Looks good so far. This shade actually matches my real skin tone. This looks good. Oh my god. It's like a no makeup look right here. And then I do have problems of foundation and concealer or whatever like creasing around this area. So let's see if it's gonna do that. So I do get oily around this area. So that's the Tan Sand shade. Now let's move on to the lighter shade. Which one is this? Medium Neutral. So I'm going to use it as a highlighter and concealer. Let's see if that works. I'm just going to apply it. So this is definitely lighter, but not too light. See, that's why I didn't want to put too much on my forehead and under my eyes and nose, because I'm going to be applying more foundation on it. And then I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend this out instead of the brush and see how that looks. Damn, this already looks good. I actually don't like my under eyes to be like super light anymore. Before I would do like 2 to 3 shades lighter, but now I'm into like a shade lighter. I feel like it looks more natural that way, you know? See? It just blends into the skin. Ooh. Oh. It's like my skin. Wow. Pretty impressed already with this. So this is just one layer. Let's see if I'm gonna need a second layer. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but in person, ooh, I look flawless. Flawless. So I covered my blemishes. It's not red anymore. I mean, you can still see the bumps, but I mean, what can we do? But the redness definitely went away. Okay, so for the third shade, I'm going to be using the Tan Deep Honey. And I'm just going to use this as contour. I'm not really sure how dark this will be, but we'll see right now. Not too dark. So it's like a medium. I'm just going to do it around my face just to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm not trying to be too tan right now. But so far, I'm really loving the texture. Maybe like the tip of my nose. And a little bit here too. Let's just do my nose a little bit. I guess we'll try to go for a natural look. Alright, and then I'm just going to go in with the same brush. I'm just going to buff it out. Buff it out. Okay, okay. Seriously, I haven't done any like cream contours lately. I don't know. I was just like, I got over it real quick. So it looks very natural so far. I honestly don't even look like I'm packing on so much, which is a good thing because you don't want to look so cakey. So we haven't set anything up. I'm so tired. I'm so tired from buffing. I actually want to see this like after it oxidizes, and I'm going to pick up my son pretty soon. That means I'm gonna go out of the house. It'll give it time to oxidize and just blend into my skin some more. So I really want to see how that would turn out, and I'll come back and film how it looks after. I'm not even sure if I want to set this because it says like you don't really need to set it because it is a matte foundation, but we'll see. I'm kind of intrigued about this product. Okay, so under my eye it's creasing a little bit, but I mean that's normal because I have wrinkles right there. So I think I'm going to set it with a setting powder, just this area, and see how that would hold up. I'm just doing a little bit, seriously, just like right there. I'm not doing too much with this, and then the rest I'm gonna leave it as is. So that's it for the foundation, and as you can see, my skin just looks flawless. It looks so natural, and I think I can wear this every day. I don't feel cakey at all. It covered up my blemishes pretty well. I mean, don't worry about the bumps because they are bumpy, but the redness definitely went away. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. So now I'm gonna move on to the Twinkle Sticks. It comes in 2 shades, one in Skylight and Spotlight. I think Skylight is too white for me, so I'm gonna go in with this Spotlight shade, which looks like that. So it's more of a bronzy, champagne-y shade that I think will go great with my skin tone. I'm actually gonna apply this and the other highlighters on both sides. So for this one, I'm gonna apply it on one side of my face. Ooh, I like cream highlighters. They're great as base for like the powdered ones, but let's see how this one will work. Maybe just a little bit right there. And I'm just gonna take the blender. And let's see if this will blend out nicely without moving my foundation, because sometimes like I've had creams, so every time I applied it, it'll just move my foundation. So, but this one, ooh. So here we have the Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighters. This shade is called Sparkler, and I think I'm gonna try Expose and just use my finger to blend it in. Oh, I think I put too much. Oh no. Oh no, I put too much. Oh, dang. Oh my god. Yeah, that was too much. But look at the pigment on this. Okay, I don't think my finger is working, so I'm gonna use the blender for this. It has a different consistency and texture. This one's like thicker than the cream one. You might want to use a blender for this. And there's another highlighter I almost missed. It's called the Tarte GLEAM Team, and it comes in a cream form and a liquid form. So I'm gonna apply the liquid form on the tip of my nose. Woo! Just like that. And I'm gonna tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Not too shabby. Okay, and then the cream form. Let's try this on the bridge of my nose. Instant nose job. And Cupid's bow too. Okay, so I think that's all the stuff I wanted to try for this video. And now I'm gonna finish up the face. I won't set anything else, but I'm gonna do my eyes, my lips, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my son from school, and then I'll be right back. So I'm back from picking up my son from school, and this is how my skin looks like after a few hours of having it on. I was kind of worried to go outside and see my skin under natural lighting because I mean I'm using a ring light right now, so I was kind of worried about like if the shades I chose was too dark or too light for me. But when I did go to the natural light, I was checking out myself in the mirror in the car. I noticed that the foundation oxidized a little bit, which is normal for any type of foundations, but it didn't oxidize that much. So I think the shades that I chose wasn't too bad. It wasn't too off. I think it matches pretty close. I think it looks great. It looks very natural. It's supposed to be matte but not super matte. And then I also noticed once it was set on my face, I can see like powders on it that gives it that matte finish. And then if I may add, like my T-zone, it does not look too oily. I usually get oily after an hour of applying foundation without setting it. Did not do any baking or whatsoever, so it's pretty good for someone that's oily around this area. And then it doesn't feel drying. I do have some dry patches around my face, and it does not feel dry at all. If anything, it feels more hydrating. And I also think that this is perfect for someone that has a dry skin or normal skin. But if you do have oily skin like me or a combination, will also work for you. And then you can even set your face or bake your face if you want to make sure that it'll stay in place. But I've had it for a few hours now and it did not move at all. So overall, I would use this foundation again, but next time I'm gonna try to do the whole shebang, like setting, baking, all that stuff. Let's move on to the highlighters. I did the stick on this side and I did the liquid on this side. Okay, from just looking at my skin, I look really dewy, but then you gotta remember that I did not set my foundation with any powder. So the cream and the liquid highlighters that I applied, it went straight on top of a cream. So obviously it's gonna look more dewy than like a matte shimmery finish, if that makes sense. But this is definitely calling out like spring, summer skin. If you're someone like me that's really used to having a matte finish on their face, like this might be a little bit too weird for you. I think you have to get used to seeing your face dewy in order for you to wear this type of look. Because if you're not used to something dewy every day, like you're just gonna think that you're oily, but it's really not. And I actually don't see any excess oil on top of the highlighters. So this is really just the highlighters itself. It's up to you now to try these products, see what works for you, because there's gonna be things that works for me the best and it may not work for you, and then vice versa. But I can honestly say that I can wear this pretty much every day, just how I did it in this video. And same thing with the highlighters. I think I'm gonna stick with the stick highlighter, and then I think the liquid ones I can definitely use for something very dramatic because the pigmentation in that is very intense. But I do love both of their color payoff. I think you can definitely see and tell that my skin is glowing with it. So that's it for the demo. I hope you guys liked it and I hope you guys learned something. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this one by liking this video, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!